What about the mikveh itself? A big pool of water, and you immerse yourself in the water, and it covers you. What is the point here? We have showers. We're clean. We don't need a bath. The point of it is this. In order to be able to connect to another person without anything, to love someone for no reason at all, just the person, to get beyond all the things that interested you in the first place, because why did you marry the person you married? You saw things you liked. Character traits, looks, bank account, good things. So you have to choose your spouse based on things. And then all of a sudden you're married, and those things are no longer relevant. Now it's just us. No things. How do you do that? What quality enables you to let another person into your life, not in exchange for anything, not with a condition of something, but totally, completely, you are no longer yourself, you are now an us. What enables you to do that? What enables us to do this, surprisingly, is that we were created from the earth. We have very humble beginnings. When a person says, but I need this, I need that, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough of that, the cure for greed is humility. Remember your humble beginnings and you'll realize you don't need, stop it. You're simple, life is simple, you don't need all these things. And that humbles you to where you suddenly have room for another person in your life. Or the other person becomes your life. That is an immense, divine talent. To be able to get past the self, to become an us. Being submerged underwater brings out our humility. Not cleanliness, our humility. When we go back to being nothing, like when the water covered the earth, we are made of earth. When we're submerged underwater, we are back to our most primordial condition. The most humble, the most organic condition. Now we are ready to open ourselves up to an entirely new person who is welcome to invade our space. Generally, we protect our space desperately. Like, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. Stranger in town? Uh-oh. What, it's a big town. Calm down. No. It's my town or your town, not big enough for the two of us. Every stranger is suspect. Simply because they're present. What are you doing in my world? And they're not even married. So when two people get married and invade each other's space completely, how are you supposed to tolerate that? The only thing that allows us to do it is the humility. The humility that affects even the body. So a person who says, look, I'm not arrogant. I'm a nice person, I'm comfortable with other people. I don't need the mikveh. It's the body that reacts. Your body tenses when there's a stranger, when there's somebody else, when somebody has invaded your space. The mikveh makes even the body humble enough to allow another person into the same space. So then people ask, so why don't men go to the mikveh? Well, first of all, men should. But more than that, what is more humbling than a man being told you cannot be intimate with your wife until she has done something? You can't even go to the mikveh. You have to wait for her. The message behind all of this, which is lost, the relationship between a man and a woman, husband and wife, is the dance of life. Without that, there's no life. The world is finished. In this dance of life, what starts the music? The man or the woman? On the surface, the man marries the woman. The man proposes to the woman. The man puts a ring on her finger. He writes a document committing himself to, it's his mitzvah. So the man does everything. He has to pursue you. He lost a rib, let him go find it. But that's only on the surface. Just beneath the surface, the woman's receptivity is irresistible to men. The Medrash says an interesting thing. God cursed Chava after eating from the tree that she will yearn for a husband. It's part of the punishment. Never mind how it fits the crime. You eat a fig, you yearn for your husband. Don't even try to figure that one out. I don't know what figs has to do with anything, but the Medrash says, look what happens when God curses. God curses the woman that she will yearn or hunger for a man, for a husband. And the result is, when men hear that women hunger for a husband, they all go crazy trying to find a wife. Because that kind of yearning is irresistible to a man. To be welcomed, to be nurtured like that, irresistible. So what exactly is this dance of life? The entire relationship between a husband and wife starts with the wife. And it is visible, physical, in the cycle of the womb. So what are the laws of mikveh? I mean, just say it in simple English, demystified. When the womb is not in the mood, there's no intimacy. When the womb is in the mood, there's intimacy. How humbling is that to the man who stands there helpless? To be a nurturer, which women are, is a very powerful force, like a vacuum. If you have the capacity to nurture, you're irresistible. And how does nurturing happen? Effortlessly. You don't do anything to nurture. You simply invite. You let someone into your world and they blossom. Some women have a huge capacity. They can actually nurture a whole community. And everyone feels like they are your best friend. And just being near you makes them come alive. Nurturing doesn't mean you feed and you diaper and you do dishes. No, you can hire someone for that. Nurture means you don't have to do anything. When a kid comes home, he lights up. Because your space is nurturing.
Partner with Rabbi Friedman. Visit itsgoodtoknow.org/support.